Yeah, that's it. I'll dance. No, I'm done. If you have any questions, feel free to. Okay, okay, sorry.
I have two questions.
Yes, please harass me. Go.
So they are close together. You showed a quick way to update the code of our game, and it's great to create content that can be sold and then you can update it. But doesn't that get you kicked out of Apple?
I love you, man. I honestly, the thing is, everyone thinks that. Everyone thinks that Apple hates you. Honestly, they think like, if I make an application, the best application in the world, hashtag true story, Apple's gonna say no. I don't like you. It's got a star on it. You're rejected. Thing is, Google Play don't allow you to update native applications. If you mess around with the APK, just like Facebook did, they'll disallow you, and the new Google Play policies, you're not allowed to do that. Apple again don't allow you to modify the package, again the C++ code. The reason why they do this is because it's a big security risk to modify native code, because you can start hacking into the memory and stealing data and totally messing up the system. What they do allow you is to run JavaScript using their either you can use like a JavaScript library, or you can use the native ones that's inside a web view. So some of the tricks that these people do, and they allow it, is because everything is written in JavaScript and only the hardcore stuff is in C++, the driver level stuff is in C++, Apple, they've actually approved all these applications for 6 months now. They never said anything. They were very happy with it. Talk to them a lot. And as long as you're in the JavaScript world, as long as that's where you're making the changes, there's no security risk on the underlying memory and stealing. So it's completely allowed there.
But the problem is they are not only worried about the code, but also the content. And so they evaluate your content, and then you're changing it after they evaluate it. So they say it's okay, and then you can just change your game and put porn on it if you want to, and the agreement doesn't allow it. And also what prevents you from changing the code into a way that you can make money without giving them any, because that's their main issue. I've worked in a music website.
I'm gonna answer that question for you. You're completely right. You can change it to do bad things. If they catch you once, like if you use this to do bad things and they catch you, they're gonna kick you out of the store. They're gonna revoke your license. But if you make these changes to do good things, like optimize your monetization, that's completely acceptable.
Okay.
And you can do that anyway. You can have a hack in C++ code, an Objective-C code saying if date is greater than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, people have been doing this anyway. This is a.
But that takes me to the other question, which is, so we're working in a game to be cross-platform, and imagine imagine you want to create several objects that you want to sell, but then you want to sell them in a web version, and then when you're in the iOS version you want to use that object. Again, you're selling stuff into a game of iOS and without giving them money. Isn't that a problem?
Why do in this system that we have a wrapper for in-app purchases? So if you want to make a sale on an Android, it will use Google Play, and they'll have their, I think they take 5%, is that correct? On iOS, it will use the iOS store to sell your items. On the web, we use PayPal.
But then when you play the game in iOS and you're using objects from objects that you bought in another platform, don't they get mad at you?
I mean, to be honest, that is a very, very good question. That would need to be figured out and solved. There has been cases where they haven't liked it with big-time publishers. I haven't experienced any of that problems before. And there's a lot of cross-platform games that do cross-sell between iOS and Android. So there's a lot of people doing this, and that is a bit of an unknown. But you're right, this can go into a bad territory if that is your purpose. But if it's just to optimize your monetization rates for an iOS application, then you're completely fine. Okay, I think we had one more, and then maybe we'll close up, because I'm scared that he might ask another hard question.
Hi.
What's your name? Where'd you come from? What's your Twitter handle?
I'm Ivo. Does exist any framework or library which work on scene graph?
Sing. I have seen them. There's one called Open. Sorry, if I could Google it, I would totally give you. But yeah, SceneGraph. It's very very popular. I mean, Java. They use SceneGraph for Java 3D. I think that
I use JMonkey Engine, for example. It works on scene graph, but it's for desktop, I think.
I'm gonna have to get back to you on there, but I have seen it. There's a really popular one. I forget its name though. I'm really sorry. But I have to get. Follow me on Twitter. Tweet me, and I'll answer you it.
Okay. Well.
What's my Twitter?
I will also be on the workshop, so.
Okay, perfect. Hopefully I'll get internet access, then we'll go.
Okay, thank you.
Time out. Peace.